Xact Metal is a company that builds 3D metal printers that uses a sintering process called direct metal laser sintering or DMLS, which is currently played in the video. This process involves having metal powder on the floor of the chamber. A chamber being the space or volume a 3D print is made in the laser sintering the powder piece together. Because this process involves hazardous metal particles, there needs to be a closed-loop filtration system that pushes argon gas instead of the air, because the oxygen in the air can cause oxidation in the chamber. This filtration system is where the cyclone separator comes into play.
For the current metal 3D printer filtration currently being used by Xact Metal, there is only one HEPA filter because of the relatively small size of the printer and their chambers. A HEPA filter can be thought of as an oil filter for a car. It filters out any particulates from the fluid. In this case, the fluid is argon gas and particulates are metal particles. This filter currently must be changed once every 1 to 2 weeks with their current models. With the new 3D printer filtration system, Xact Metal wants 4 HEPA filters in this filtration system that must be switched out once a month. With just the HEPA filters, this isn't possible, but if the HEPA filters are complemented by a Cyclone separator, then it is.
But what is a cyclone separator, and how can it extend the lifetime of the HEPA filters?
A cyclone separator works by creating a cyclone shape with the argon gas with its geometry. Because of the shape of the cyclone is circular, this causes an inertia effect where the heavier, denser particles, these being the metal particles, drop to the bottom of the cyclone separator and go into a particle collector, where the argon gas will keep traveling throughout the closed-loop system to the HEPA filters. The metal particles can be thought of as at the circus where there is a motorcycle in a sphere, and if the motorcycle doesn't go fast enough, it will be taken over by gravity and dropped to the bottom of the sphere. Theoretically, there should be no particles going to the HEPA filters, but experimentally, there is, but at a much lower rate than if the cyclone separator wasn't in the system. With more HEPA filters and less particles going in because of the cyclone separator, this extends the life of the HEPA filters to a month.
For our prototype, we chose to do a 4-stage, multi-stage Cyclone separator to increase the efficiency. Throughout prototyping, we utilized CFD studies to check the flow of our prototypes, with this as the resulting flow simulation for this design.
So with our system, we have the fluid coming in here, particles being introduced right here, going into the cyclone separator where the particles will drop down, and the fluid goes up into the HEPA filter right here and back into the blower. And with our efficiency, we've averaged around 96%. And if you think this is a good product, please contact Xact Metal here.